Right, hello. This is going to be the final instalment for this year of the mini-series I've been doing on some more unusual palms to grow here in the UK. So this is Hyophorbe, lagenicaulis, or the bottle palm. I did do a video on this a little while back, but I thought I'd finish on this. This is probably one of the better looking palms from this summer, just due to the fact it didn't get too much sunburn, and I gave it a repot a couple of months back, so it's rooted in nicely, and the trunk is definitely started to bottle out, if you like. It's getting quite thick at the bottom there. There's another, well, there's a few species in this in the Hyophorbe family, but this is distinguished by the orange fronds, whereas if you look at the spindle palm, which is very similar, there'd be more of a yellow, and they don't bottle out so much. This is obviously called a bottle palm because it does get a really thick bottom to the trunk, whereas the spindle palm is a little bit narrower and obviously look more like a sort of spindle, hence the name. So this one for me is an easy palm. To over winter, I had this in my lounge by the window all winter. Done fine, absolutely fine at sort of normal wintertime house temperatures, around sort of 18 to 21 degrees. Obviously didn't get that much sun during the winter. We probably get maybe 6 or 7 hours of sun at the most, unless it was sunny, so it don't get much light, but it just kind of sits there dormant. So this is the fondness opened up this summer, so that sat as a spear all winter last year, and obviously just sat dormant over winter. Now it's opened up. It has pushed out another spear here, which I don't expect that to open probably till next spring or early summer. I expect that to sort of get a fair bit longer before that opens up. And now we're not getting the temperatures. We've not had any temperatures during the summer really anyway, but you know, that'll sit there dormant till next year. Interesting note, I know a lot of palms do this. If you look at the tip of the spear, you can see a sort of flattened, almost like a spear. That is due to, when they're young, they're fighting through the understory, so they do tend to have this flattened end to push through any undergrowth that's in the way before they open up. So yeah, it's quite a interesting little shape on the end of there. Yeah, like I say, easy palmer over winter. That'll spring comes round and that sits in the conservatory to let it get used to some higher light levels, and then for the 3 or 4 months of summer that'll go outside, and then again back into the conservatory to acclimatise to lower light and lower temperatures, and then that'll sit dormant over winter. So yeah, but I don't expect this frond to open whatsoever. So this is a palm that's not really going to hold much more than 4 or 5 decent fronds. Coming round here, this is the oldest frond, which is starting to yellow out a little bit, which is to be expected. Obviously I've cut the brown tips off You know, if you get brown tip and in palms, you might get, I don't know, a couple of inches of brown tip. You can cut them off. Obviously, once they've gone brown, they're not going to help the plant photosynthesize or anything like that. So you can cut them off. You still will get a brown edge on the cut, but it doesn't look quite so bad as a, you know, an inch or two of brown tip. So yeah, I don't mind that look. So yeah, I mean, it's not looking too bad considering. I mean, in fairness, I got this palm probably early summer last year, and I'd say it's probably 2/3 the size of this, and it's definitely put on some trunk. And like I say, they're quite a good looking palm, these ones, just due to the fact when they do bottle out, they're really unusual looking, because it is really exaggerated how fat this base gets, and then it really sort of tapers into a narrow top. So yeah, I think it is an interesting palm, and a nice one for the collection. Really tropical looking, and quite easy to look after. So hopefully next year we'll get a better summer and we'll get a more than one front open. So in conclusion, we'll do some number ratings if you like. So on ease of care, you know, for overwintering and whatnot, it's going to be an easy care one, so it's definitely up there, 8 or 9 out of 10. Looks wise, 9 or 10, so good high score there. Cold tolerance, it's not going to be too happy with temperatures much below 8 degrees, I'd say. I mean, that'd probably take a very, I wouldn't like to give it a frost, but a frost wouldn't kill it, but it would definitely damage it. But if you had a couple of frosts or a couple of days below 0, that'd probably finish it off. But yeah, there's no chance of that happening to this one. This will be going in before nighttime temperatures get below 8 degrees, like I say. So yeah, in general, nice palm, and they're quite well suited to pots. I mean, I have well over potted this one. This pot is a good 1.5 feet deep, and I intend to keep that in there for a good few years. They're quite slow growing, and they do tend to sort of stay small for a long time, so they're a good option to have in a pot. Nice patio palm, or I suppose you could hide it in the border with some leafy plants in front so you don't see the pot. That would look quite good. So yeah, in conclusion, an easy, nice house plant for winter and a nice patio palm for summer. So yeah, that is the bottle palm. Thanks for watching.